All right, guys, if you don't tip, you are the asshole. Let me get into that. Some people are going to be triggered by that, but it's just like this. If you go to a restaurant where you know, right, there's service, and those servers, those waiters depend on tips for their livelihood. They depend for their gas. They depend on it to feed their kids. They depend on it to pay their bills, to pay their rent. Oh, but some of you guys say don't pay rent, or paying rent is bad. Whatever, okay? I hear a lot of arguments from people who are, let's boil down, very cheap, and they don't like to pay. They don't like to pay for service they receive because they think they're entitled. Here's the reality of the situation. You can come with all sorts of excuses you want. Be like, oh, well, really, they should be paid more. It's something they should go, why did they choose to get the job? Why did you choose to eat there? You know you're going to be served. You know you're going to receive service from some people who depend on tips. So if you do that and you don't tip, that's on you. And you'd be like, oh, they need to talk about it with their boss. They need to be paid more. Okay, that doesn't help the situation now. And that doesn't help the fact, that doesn't do anything but the reality of the moment that you went there, you were served, you ate a bunch of food, got a bunch of drinks, and you know what? When the bill came, not only did you not tip, some of you people think it's okay to just dine and dash because, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, you guys want, some like to make a huge stink about how, people need to be paid right and people need to be treated right and all this stuff. But some of you guys are just complete freaking assholes and don't give a shit, just self-absorbed, self-entitled, it's just like, come on. And here we're ranting about this party of 20 people in Houston. It goes to some sort of funeral thing. Maybe it's after a funeral, maybe it's before a funeral. They go to a restaurant. They get a bill of $500. Now, it's because 20 people. And there is a gratuity that's put on top of that, right? They don't pay it. They just walk out. Now you think, well, $500 is a lot. But it's a party of 20. If every single person paid like $25 or $30, the bill would have been fine. Okay, and this restaurant did everything they can to compensate for them. They gave them complimentary drinks on the house. The restaurant did. Drinks on the house. Kids ate free. Certain items are free. They try to swap things up. They try to work with them. But still, what did they get in return? The server gets nothing. She gets pretty much pissed in the face. Okay? They walk out. They have the nerve, the audacity to just walk out as if they didn't get what they asked for. As if they shouldn't pay for the stuff they ate, for the drinks they drank, for the service they received. Because why? They don't have the money? Oh, they have the money. Let's play this clip. Let's get into this. All right? This is from Fox 26 Houston. I remember that channel. Hey.
This morning, a massive dine and dash at a Northwest Houston restaurant caught on camera.
Dine and dash.
Threats of violence against the restaurant workers. Our Chelsea Edwards.
Even threat of violence. Oh, hey. Some of you guys were like on the not tipping, not paying side. Is there anyone on it? Honestly, if you're on their side, you're a freaking idiot, okay?
This is live at the Crazy Cajun with more.
Crazy
Chelsea, good morning.
Cajun.
Hey, good morning. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna put it up there. You already know. And it's not even racist to say. You already know. Just based on the facts, be like, what? How? Guess the race. Just guess the race. Let's just do it. You already know. There's not much of a mystery, right?
I spoke with management here at the Crazy Cajun off of 290. They tell me that they have had people who've walked out on tabs before, but nothing like this. Take a look at the video. This was all captured on cell phone. Now, management here at Crazy Cajun, they say...
Look at it. They're all dressed up in dresses. They were at a funeral, okay? They're all walking out.
Friday,
this
group of 20 people came to the restaurant.
They were fed.
They tell us during
they
that
ate.
Visit, they made
they drank.
several
Look at that guy. He's picking food out of his teeth.
But the manager
Look at that.
says no matter what they
Look,
did,
they're not even going fast. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn at all. That poor waiter.
Seem like the people who were visiting could be pleased.
The poor server is not only the establishment not get paid, but she doesn't get paid because there's no tip there. That would have been a nice tip.
With having to pay automatic gratuity.
Ask. Oh, should I say this? Ask anyone who works in the service industry. Ask anyone who works as a waiter or waitress what the odds are based on race. I'm just saying it is there's a reason why there's a stereotype. There's a reason. Pay. If you eat the food, if you drink there, you have the service, you pay. Do not be cheap. And look, they walk into nice cars.
Several
Look at that.
patrons and other visitors and the staff
Look
here
at that.
captured the cell phone
Look at that.
video of this whole group dining and dashing, even taking to
Cars
go
look
containers
clean.
of the food
They look
they
washed.
complained about.
Look
The
nice.
One person could be,
Oh, look, they can
heard
afford
on
that
the
gas money. And that was that, an
threatening
expedition?
the staff, saying that they would get shot. Now, for
A
the
bunch of and they're gonna get shot. Don't question us. We're gonna shoot you. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. And
record, there is a sign
way to
posted
escalate this,
inside
right?
here at Crazy Cajun that groups of 18 or more would have to pay.
people like this, people who act like this in society, shouldn't be allowed in society because we need to be able to function, right? It'd be like, hey, if you don't want to play by the rules, if you don't want to do your part, then how about you just get kicked out? How about you just go to a place where you're buying bars, and do time.
Now, 2 people were told did go ahead and stay around and go.
2 people paid. 2 people actually had 2 people out of like 20 people. 2 of them actually had some decency. It was like, I don't know. They're not my people. I don't know. They did it wrong. They did you wrong. 2 of them had a conscience.
Go ahead and pay their tax.
These are moms and dads doing this too. So it's not like the kids. No, these are parents doing this shit. Okay?
Between 20 people that was not completely paid. So the waitress, we're told, was out of her tip. She's a single mother.
Yeah. Let's turn that up. The waitress as a single mother gets no tip. Gets no tip at all. Okay? And she depends on it. Okay? Her job depends on it. And like I said in the beginning, if you're like one of those, well, that's something she could argue would take with, maybe we change the policy and how much to get paid. That doesn't help the situation now. Shut the fuck up. Okay? What helps the situation now is you paying the tip. Because you know you will receive service. You know what the deal is. There's something else about tipping I need to say here. Like I used to do DoorDash. And that stuff is horrible. You do not make money with DoorDash. Anyone who says you do, I don't know, they're lying to you, or they must not be. I guess it depends on the region. Because over here in Houston, a DoorDash order, you get $3. Okay, so when you take a job, when you take an order from DoorDash as a dasher, you get $3 automatic, right? Like, okay, that sounds okay. No, it's not okay because gas is about $3 or $4 a gallon, right? And you're going to be going. You'll be going a lot of places. You'll be bouncing around. And you'll be sitting there kind of idle at times. You're going to be burning through your gas. And I drive a Honda. Pretty good gas mileage. But, what I'm saying is, for $3 a gallon, $3 or $4 a gallon, some places even higher, $5, $6, and only getting paid $3 per trip without the tip, you're not making money at all with DoorDash. You're actually losing money if you go into gas and then maintenance of your vehicle. You're actually losing money. The Dashers make no money if you do not tip. We're in that video of the DoorDasher knocking on the woman's door, getting frustrated. You know what? I understand his frustration. You DoorDash for a while. You understand his frustration. If you don't tip, they don't eat. If you don't tip, they lost money. It is a bullshit system. I don't know how DoorDash keeps people dashing. I don't know how they do it because there's no real money in it unless people tip. Like, maybe some people are in some good neighborhoods, and there's some people who are really generous and really nice, and they keep it afloat. Okay, that's cool. But the people who can't even do the decent thing, the tip on top of it, I mean, you received the service, right? You were already lazy to where you couldn't go to McDonald's or Jack in the Box or wherever to get the food for you. Someone brought the food to you, and you can't even tip them? Fuck you.
at Crazy Cajun that groups of 18 or more would have to pay automatic gratuity. Now, 2 people we're told did go ahead and stay around and go ahead and pay their tabs, but this was more than a $500 bill between 20 people that was not completely paid. So the waitress, we're told, was out of her tip. She's a single mother that was depending on that to also.
It was out of her tip. Holy crap. Oh, man.
Try to purchase a vehicle. We're actually
They
going to
did her wrong. And you know what? And you'd be like, well, that's the fault of the restaurant. No! It's the fault of those fucking assholes not paying their goddamn tip! Not paying their goddamn bill! These are grown-ass adults. They go to a freaking restaurant, all dressed nice, driving nice cars. They have money to afford the gas and everything, but they don't pay a goddamn thing. They decided to walk out. They decided to walk out on that bitch. It's not the establishment. It's not the restaurant. If you listen to any of those motherfuckers say that, that's bullshit, it's wrong, and you fucking know it. Those grown-ass adults should have paid for the goddamn food they ate, the drinks they drank, and it's not like the restaurant didn't try to compensate them, give them free stuff. And they still whipped out their dicks, pissed in the waitress' face, told her, you know what, you want a tip, you lick my taint, bitch. That's what they did. That's what they fucking did. So tell me how they're right. Tell me how you wouldn't tip. Tell me how you would be like, justify this shit. If you justify this, be like, hey, it's A-okay, one of those freaking commie motherfuckers, fuck you! There it is, my rant. You like that? But it's how I really feel. Now woke up the neighbors.